Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, I'll take my glasses off.
That'll do it. Now you're...
All the better to see you with, my dear.
Okay.
Our futuristic de-aging technology.
That's right.
Yes, that's right.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman. And if this podcast were an Olympic dive, we would score 0.01. and we would be happy with that.
I would get the point, though. I'm getting the 1.01.
Oh, you think? Yeah.
Well, you guys aren't.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know about that.
I think I could dive better than you.
Oh, do you?
That means,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's a throwdown that I think we should maybe investigate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Rachel's turning up the heat.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
should you, or do you need to, at your work or at your home when it's stinking hot outside?
Oh, segue.
Yeah.
Good
Hey,
for
great.
you.
That's a
ding,
great-
ding, ding.
That's a great segue, Foreman. Now hang on to it while I tell you that this fine podcast is brought to you by Campbell Amusements. Of course.
Right.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Thank you to Campbell Amusements for sponsoring us again this year. They've got lots of fall fairs coming up in this area, southwestern Ontario.
Fall
Woodstock.
fairs.
I know.
Fall.
Well, they kind of start in August here.
Just call
So-
them fairs. How about just fun fairs?
Fun fairs, yeah. Campbell
Annual
Amusements.
fun fairs.
There you go. Sure.
They bring the midway to the fairs. So
Of
they're
course they do.
all the rides,
Yeah.
all the games, all the fun to the fair, right? You can't have a fair without fun. You can't have a fair without Campbell Amusements. The Woodstock Fair is happening August 22nd to 25th. Barrie is the same weekend. Paris Fair is August 28th to September 2nd. That's the long weekend. Cambridge, September 5 to 8. And Brampton, September 12 to 15. And we have got a promo code for you. If you're going to any of those fairs, you can save, except for Cambridge, you can save $20 on online family packs. Cambridge won't work at Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridge. Sorry,
Save 20
Cambridge.
Sorry.
Once again, we're really sorry, Cambridge.
Yeah.
We're always
always
sorry.
being left
We
out.
barely
know
Just,
you
just ask
exist.
Kitchener and Waterloo.
Hey, we're really sorry. But you can
can-
save money at the rest. Right?
You can at the rest, yeah. For Woodstock, Barrie, Paris, and Brampton fairs, you can save $20 on family packs of tickets, whatever you buy ahead of time on family packs. Use promo code DUD, like due to underwhelming demand, DUD.
Yeah.
Purchasing at CampbellAmusements.com. There's a limited number available for each fair. So try code DUD. It'll give you $20 off. You're doing it pretty much right before checkout because I went through to see how it worked. It's right before you pay. So it'll take $20 off your online family packs.
Yeah, and you'll get all the fair schedules and the pricing and all of that stuff when you go to CampbellAmusements.com. So everything's there for you. And use the code DUD.
Yeah.
DUD.
I went to the website. I clicked on Thrill Rides. Rachel, rapid round. Based on name and name alone, would you ride this ride?
Oh, boy. Okay.
Cliffhanger.
No.
Yes.
Full Tilt.
Yes.
Fury.
Maybe.
Yes.
No.
Hurricane.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Scrambler.
Yes.
Sure.
Jeremy
whatever.
makes me ride that one, and he makes me sit on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Spider.
No.
okay.
Those make
Tilt-a-whirl.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I love the Tilt-a-whirl.
Zero
Yeah.
Gravity.
Yeah, I do like those.
Yeah,
Vertigo.
sure.
No.
Sure.
Ashley would not.
Oh, really?
And finally, Freak Out.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-mm.
It's a spectacular ride imported from the Netherlands that twirls riders 50 feet in the air while swinging back and forth like a pendulum.
No,
Oh.
thank you. Nope.
No, I'm in. I would
I'll
do
watch everybody else, though.
that. Okay.
Yeah, you have to be taller than 48 inches to ride anyway, Rachel. So
Oh, yeah, you
What?
can't ride.
Okay,
Can't ride.
thank
you.
you.
Can't ride them, Rachel. Sorry about that.
Your little
All
giggle
right.
there.
Campbell
Thanks a lot.
Amusements. CampbellAmusements.com. Use the code Use
and of
the
course
code.
you'd be riding those
DUD.
rides when it's pretty hot out, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, August,
Yes.
September.
Yes.
Right. Back to your segue.
Yes.
All right.
Same one again. Like,
Let's get at her.
There's some guidelines have come out and some recommendations. There's a Canadian standard optimum summer temperature. And I know that so many people work in places like Jana, I bet, at the hospital works in a place where you have to have like a heater under your desk because it's freezing cold in there.
Yeah, she is prepared for it. You should see what she wears to work on the hottest days of the year.
Yeah,
And
She's all bundled up.
She's got a coat on. Oh yeah, and it's
Anybody
20
that I know who's going to the hospital is the same.
Yeah, 22 degrees at 6 a.m. She has a coat on. She'll have pants, a sweater. Yep, she's got it all.
Everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
ready for it.
Well, the optimum summer temperature, according to the Canadian Standards Association's Standard for Workplace Ergonomics, which is apparently a whole thing, is 24.5 degrees. Seems pretty warm.
Okay. Seems slightly warm, yeah.
What is that? Like 80? I don't know. I'm sorry. 24.5 is.
Okay,
is
you need it
warm.
in Fahrenheit? Let's
No,
look
I don't
that up.
really care. I know it's warm. It's like 21 is comfortable.
21, 22 is
24
considered...
Celsius is 75 Fahrenheit.
That seems fair. Sure. That seems fair to me. Not
75?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
hot. It's not
I
hot.
keep my house at 71 in the
Which
summer.
is, what's that?
in the
Gotta keep
summer.
this.
71 in the summer is 21 and a half.
21, yeah. What?
Yeah,
What-
we're about 21.
That's a nice day outside, 21 degrees. It's a
That's
beautiful
just
day.
cold. It was
Cold?
21 today. It was 21 today. I've got a jacket on. What are you, nuts?
Are
We
you
have ours-
kidding me? You wore a jacket outside today?
Yes, it was cold.
He's that old.
I am.
Oh,
In
that's
slacks.
No, I don't have slacks. Always shorts.
no, yeah. Dave's
yeah.
not going there.
No.
Shorts all the time.
BC Hydro, their recommendation is 25.
Oh,
Sure.
like
That's
why?
fine.
To save power, save energy?
Yeah. Yep. A little bit of
Okay.
that. Yeah, man, that it would still be comfortable and saving energy at the same time, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Energy Star themselves apparently recommend 25.5.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we keep ours at a little higher than that. I think we're at like 26 or something. That's what we're at.
26?
Yeah, I think so.
26 degrees.
Well, look, here's
Jeez,
the
that
thing.
doesn't even get rid of the humidity. Like,
No.
it's
I
not.
just
I
want to
mean-
be able to come in my house where it's not humid and it's just cool. You
You
know,
want
it's
it
nice
cold.
and cool.
You want it cold.
It's not cold. It's 21
It
degrees.
is cold. Yes, but 21 compared to the outside air, if it's a 33 or 34 degree day, is cold. The
Well,
other
it feels
day,
it when you come in. Yeah, it's
The other
nice though. It's a
day-
nice relief.
No, you have a pool. Jump in the pool, you dope.
Oh, come
What's
on!
wrong with you?
We do. We're in the pool all the time.
I hated coming
Just saying.
in. I jump in the pool and then, maybe I got to go to the bathroom or whatever. So then I come into the house and it's freezing. Like, because we have.
Yeah.
So then we decided, well, we need to bump it up a bit. This is ridiculous. We're outside. We're enjoying the heat. We jump in the pool to cool off. Oh, I got to go in the house to, well, maybe I'm going for snacks or maybe, and then you walk in the house and it's freezing. Like, I walked into a grocery store last weekend. We were it was humid outside, but not sunny. So it's, kind of gray out, 23 degrees or whatever. And I walked into the grocery store, and after about 5 minutes, I'm freezing. It's so cold in there. And I think to myself, why do they have it this cold?
Well, to keep things cold, the food, right? They have to be that cold.
They have fridges and freezers for that.
They're open to the
Yeah.
room, though.
Yeah, some of them
Well,
are.
I don't know why,
wide open.
but they are.
I too need to be preserved at 21 degrees.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you? What happens to you if you're not?
I will melt.
No, you won't.
I will melt right down into a puddle.
No, I don't. If that's true, that would have happened by now to someone
Well,
somewhere.
okay. So in the
Yeah.
summer, I keep it at 71. In the winter, I keep it at 69. So it's not much worse. It's a good, consistent, year-round temperature.
Yeah, we're like
It just
21,
stays-
22 in the summer and like 18 or 19 in the winter.
We
what's
have
69? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Let's check.
I have it at 20 degrees.
Nice.
20.
20 in the
20 and 21 is what I keep.
20 in the wintertime. It's 20 in the
I
wintertime.
might as well not change it.
And all I do is layer up because 20 is cold for me. And 20, I think, 25 or something, 26. I don't know. I'm comfortable.
26 degrees.
doesn't
Oh,
bother me.
Well,
my.
here's the recommendations are going there and further. So 25 and a half, Hong Kong, by the way, they say that is the balance between energy savings and emission reductions as well as thermal comfort, 25 and a half.
Okay.
So at 26, that's the maximum thermostat setting recommended by Toronto Hydro.
Wow.
They're saying you should never set it more than that. That's like the hottest you should let it go.
Like in the
summertime.
winter, because you want the furnace, right? Okay.
No, in the summer. Like don't.
Yeah, don't do
when
higher
it's hot
than
outside.
that. No, you don't want to do higher than that.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you're just trying to
Oh.
save energy,
Yeah.
like don't.
25,
it can't be
26.
hotter than 26.
Like
I'm
after
comfortable.
26 degrees, you're not saving
Too much.
anyway.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
but in
I see.
Spain has made it illegal to set thermostats lower than 27 in public places.
Wow.
27 degrees?
Wow.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Holy cow.
You
I
would
would die.
melt you would melt in
Yes.
Spain. You
I would hate that.
Just like an M&M.
I don't know if they don't melt in your hands, though.
And it's not
Yeah.
just them. Greece and Italy also use 27
See?
as a set point for public
See?
buildings.
Do they even
See?
have air conditioning?
Yes.
Do a lot of
they must.
European buildings have air conditioning?
It gets hot
Okay,
there.
what's
Of course,
the-
it gets hot.
I guess
and,
they do.
And
Some
it gets
spots.
one worse because South Korea and Japan both recommend that you set your thermostat at 28.
Wow, that's warm.
No,
warm.
thank you. 21
Listen-
degrees at my house it is. What's yours
Yeah,
at, Forman? 21? 22?
Yeah.
Yeah.
21, 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand that, but I never understand. Like, I like warm weather. I like summer. I don't, so when we get a heat wave, I understand some people have breathing issues, and I get that. And some people don't have air conditioning, and I understand that. But I don't understand people who complain, oh, I hate the heat. I'm like, oh, that's all.
I like being in the heat when I want to be in it, and then I
Yeah.
want to have relief
Uh-huh.
after.
So when you spend thousands of dollars to go on a winter vacation where it's hot,
Mm-hmm.
turn the air on, you crank that air wide open when you get into your room.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you? There's something wrong.
I'm not paying for their power bill.
that's right. I can turn that as low as I want.
This is due to underwhelming demand. It's a podcast. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman.
Although you can't see him right now.
Yeah, I can't see Forman. We've got a little issues with
He's
that.
having
but
technical difficulties.
We're trying to get through that. This is the javelin of podcasts. You just want to throw it as far as you can. Just heave.
To a friend so they can enjoy our
Yes,
podcast.
that's what you do with the
Okay.
javelin.
That's right.
Throw it to a friend.
I recommend throwing a javelin at a friend as well. Yes.
That's right. Rachel. You throw the javelin. It's the Olympics. I love the. Don't you love?
I
watching
like the Olympics too.
I do
yeah.
too. I have my.
I love watching them.
I have my.
Was that your Olympic hat? Is that your Lululemon hat? I see the
Yeah.
visor is quite flimsy.
Yeah, it's a little.
See-through?
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? Yeah.
It's a running hat.
I
Anyway.
can't believe Lululemon was able to ruin baseball hats. Like,
I can't believe Lululemon
They're
ruined
running
Olympic
hats.
wear. But anyway, I have some, so I have it on.
I
love the
thought their
Olympics.
Olympic
It's my
wear was
time of
good,
year.
but that hat is not great.
No,
No.
they're not the great. I could use it as a running hat. That's
It
what
looks sharp, but it's it's a
Yeah.
running
I
hat.
don't
it's
think
not-
it looks sharp.
It's not. No, it
You
doesn't look
don't?
sharp.
No.
But
I
I'm
think you
wearing
look
it.
very
I'm wearing it. I'm
matchy.
proud of it. There you go. There it is.
All right.
Go
All right.
Canada, go. Hey,
Go Canada.
a lot of swimming events at the Olympics.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That's not fair because you can ding yourself.
Well,
All-
get
all
a
day
bell.
long.
If that
Get
was
a-
me,
yeah,
you
I ding
all day
myself a
long.
lot. Get a bell.
Oh, that was
You
a
can-
good one. Ding.
You can ding yourself.
Hey, one of the
Okay.
best swimmers in the world with multiple Olympic medals already before Paris is from London, swibs at the London Aquatic Centre. Maggie McNeil, come on.
Yeah, that's
can
pretty
dig
cool. Do you ever
that.
see her when you're there? I know you're there a lot, Foreman.
No.
No.
No? Okay.
There's lots of pictures
Bummer.
of her on the walls, though.
Of course.
Yes, of course there is.
Lots.
I once
Sure.
wanted my daughter to, because she was a great swimmer. She was.
Mm-hmm.
As when she was not very big, she was out swimming some of the kids in her class. They would be, I would go, well, those.
I
would
remember
say
that.
I would say to Jana, those kids, some of them are 2-3 years older than her. And she goes, yeah, some of them aren't very good, or they're just learning, or whatever. And I really wanted her to, at one point, I think one of the teachers said, you should maybe get her into a more advanced or a competitive kind of thing. So we said something, and she was like, I don't want to do that.
Didn't she do diving, though?
She did some diving for a while, too. She's good, very good diver, all of that stuff. And we have a pool. We built the pool for her, and for the first, I don't even know how old she was when the pool was first arrived, but she used the pool all the time. Her friends would be over. They would be in the pool all the time. And then here's the thing that you notice. And the reason you notice this is because, for me, I'm the guy that puts all the blood, sweat, and whatever into that pool. That pool that's me. I look after it. I open it. I close it. I clean it. I check the water on it. I make sure it's always crystal clear. I make sure the temperature's right for everyone. So when you're the person that looks after the pool, you're really happy when someone goes in it. Thank God someone goes in.
Yes.
I put a lot of hours into that pool.
Yeah.
Please, someone go in.
Yeah,
Swim.
hey, I tried. It's perfect right now. You should go in and try.
Try it.
Yeah.
Go in the pool. So for years, when you have, and you guys, you each have 2 girls. When they're in the pool, I mean, that's the best time. They're in
That's
the pool.
all we do
they're
all
having
summer.
Fun. They're in the pool. They're having fun. Well, as you know, Rachel, because I think you grew up with a pool. I did not, but you did. At some point, and it happened around, I'm going to say you're close. You're getting close with your oldest. Maybe 12. That's the age. Say maybe 12. For sure, the first year of high school. For sure. That first year, all of a sudden, I don't want to go in the pool anymore. Don't you
Really?
Do you want to have some friends over for a swim? No. I don't want to.
Oh, no. Well, no. That can't be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That makes me sad. Right now, we are like the party house. Like, people just come over. We've got people over all the time. Neighbors, kids, friends are showing up. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the pool
Which
people.
is fine.
You
I
got
like
the
it.
Pool. You
We've
like
got
it.
the pool.
Okay.
I don't think because I grew up with a pool. I was... when I was a teenager, I wasn't swimming to play, obviously, but I liked to lay out and read my book and then, jump in when I got hot and then cool off, dry out and get hot again and then jump in the pool again and get out and read my book and just do that over and over.
That's how I swim. I go outside, I read a book, I listen to some music. Oh, I'm hot. In I go, out I get.
Rachel, when you were 14, were you already 40?
Yeah, you seem like you were 40 at 14.
I'm just going to read my book.
When I was 14, 15, I probably had kids coming and swimming, I think. But then when we all got jobs in the summer and then things were different.
It stopped.
People are working and people are going away for the summer or whatever. Yeah. So
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it just sort of comes to an end. And it's sort of sad because I do put that
would be sad.
I want the pool. I want it clean. I want somebody to use it, and she's just not using it.
I'm not really.
Wait a minute. I'm not.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
She's 17, almost 18, and this summer, all of a sudden, out of the blue, into the pool. She's outside listening to music, lying out, trying to get a tan. Not sure whether she can or not. I don't know whether she. I have no idea.
I don't even try. I just lay in the sun, smothered in sunscreen.
Well, you can't.
Or in the shade.
You should.
No, I don't even try.
Be in the sun.
No.
You shouldn't be in the sun.
It was about when I was a teenager that I stopped trying.
Yeah. Anyway, she's out there, and I said, "What are you doing?" Nothing. I said, "You just sitting by the pool?" Yeah. Can't I do
Dave's
that?
all excited. Can I hang out with you?
Sure. Are you going to go in? I might. Oh. Okay. I might have to watch that.
Can I video?
Okay?
Can I document this?
Yes. Dad, Don't film me. Don't put a camera on me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
You have to just write it in a log. Charlotte
Mental note.
That's right.
Charlotte went in the pool today.
And,
Yes, exactly.
and then the other day, she invited someone over.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's so exciting for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just...
See, you've got a good little setup out there. And now that she's older, she's a good appreciating that. And okay, this is a good spot
that
to
goes
hang
hand in hand with that other topic about where she won't move out.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That's right. What I'm not
Realizing
really looking...
you do have cool stuff at your own house.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm not really looking forward to is my kids taking over the pool. Because I'm pretty sure when I was probably Charlotte's age or even early 20s, I think I would invite friends over and we just hang out at my parents' pool. And then I don't know what they did. Did they hang out with us or did they go away? I didn't even notice, right? But now I'm like starting to think of Julia's going to want to have a bunch of teenager friends over sometime. And what do I do? Like, does that mean I can't use my pool? Because I love it. Like, I like to use it.
It does mean
well,
you can't, because that's the only way it works with a teenager is they're only going to go out and use it when they know they can overrun it. So you will go away. That's the main point.
Mom will go inside.
They do not want to be out there when it's just the two.
They don't
of you.
They don't want you there. They don't want you there.
But I'm not really looking forward to that.
Well, I was pretty happy.
It's coming.
I was happy when I brought this up, but now I'm extremely bummed. Okay.
Well, at least she didn't tell you to go away. Not yet.
Not yet.
When the friends come over,
That's coming.
tuck you away in the back.
Dad, you can go inside now.
Yeah. Dad, please leave.
Aren't you going for a walk?
What about a run in your running hat?
Right, I got it. I got that.
At least, Dad, if you're going to be back here, at least take off the hat.
That horrible hat. This is Due to Underwhelming Demand with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, the podcast that if it were an Olympic event, I think we would be race walking.
But we probably wouldn't win.
Well,
You look just as awkward as they do.
we would look as funny as that.
Yes.
Look, race
It
walking.
is something that you want to look at, but not like also kind of turn away from at the same time.
I find it very entertaining and also cringeworthy. I don't know why. There's something about, and that's us.
Yeah.
That's us in a nutshell.
There's a reason why they don't
so if you're listening to
televise the
this-
full 50-kilometer race walk.
Right. Yeah, that's
because people
true.
are like, I can't
Yeah.
watch.
They're all
watch.
They all just acting weird, and everyone's looking for an excuse to wear their stupid hats like Dave.
That's right.
They will be wearing those hats.
Oh,
They'll
yeah,
be wearing a
all
hat
right.
exactly like that.
And they'll be
That's
up
true.
like this because they're walking so fast.
Okay, I have no segue for that, so it's time for
Oh.
Rachel's fun facts.
I really do think those are fun facts. Rachel? Rachel's fun facts!
There you go. That's all you got. I got no
You had
segue.
no
I'm not
segue
even
for
going to
that.
try because
No.
I
Not
Why
one tiny tidbit you could have connected.
No,
no
nothing. huh?
because you guys wouldn't like it anyways. So anyway. So,
Speaking of not
there's my
liking the
now
race
you-
walk,
Yeah, now you're ruining our fun. Okay.
well, I could have done that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is why I wasn't elected. Most likely to segue like Dave or whatever. Voted most likely. Anyway, all right. Well, we know there's an election coming up in the U.S., right? For sure. So here's just a little stat for you. Oh, I know, it's everywhere. Nearly 16% of Americans surveyed said they would vote for someone who'd previously tried to overturn an election. 16%. So that doesn't...
I don't
I
think
feel like that's a low number, actually.
can you give me an example of someone who might have tried to do that?
I feel like 16%
that
is
seems
low.
like a very specifically asked question.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
I think that's
fine.
probably more
I'm
now
pretty
that he
sure
got
today.
shot.
Here's a fun fact for today. I'm pretty sure I read a stat about how 4% of Americans have never heard of Netflix.
I did see that, and I thought that was odd. But that's very small.
They must
It's
all
small.
live in the bush somewhere.
It's a small.
Well,
percentage.
4% of Americans is probably like 4 million people or something, right?
That's a lot
Oh,
of
probably,
people.
yeah.
That's
That
a
is
lot
a
of
lot of
people.
people. Jeez.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, when you go away on a trip and you come home and you smell the smell of your home, your home has a smell, right? Everybody's
Yes.
home has a smell. The smell of your home when you come back from a trip, because you haven't been there for like a week or whatever, is what it smells like to the guests, to your guests all the time.
Yes,
You
of
just
course.
get used to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So hopefully it's a good smell.
Mhm.
Is that
Right?
your fact?
So if you're coming home, yeah.
Is that a fact?
I thought
Well,
that was
they
a
don't think
setup for. I mean, we all know that, don't we?
Yes, we all. How is that
Well,
a
that's what
fact?
it's not.
Rich?
Okay, that is a fact. That's a fact.
Yes, but we
That's
already knew that.
The
It's
smell
like
of
when
your
you-
home when
like
you
when
come
you
back
walk-
from a trip.
When you walk into Giant Tiger, it smells like Giant Tiger.
Yes.
They don't smell it. They work there.
Why do I have a thumbs up? I don't know where that is coming from. I didn't touch anything. I don't know what is happening.
It's
Does that have to
agreeing
do
with
with your
Dave and
video
I.
Foreman?
It's agreeing. I think it's. I
No.
think AI is
Some
agreeing
ghost
with us.
that is doing a thumbs up on my computer. I didn't even have my hand on anything. Okay, so you didn't like that one. Fine.
Well, I
Okay,
didn't like the first one either. If you want to if you're
What?
keeping score.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Rachel's facts that fun forgot.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Fun hater facts.
They're not fun hater facts. They're fun facts that you don't have an affinity for, which is fine. Maybe someone else does.
Here's a fun fact. I remember going off on a vacation once and came
No,
home.
this is not your turn.
No, and then realized that somebody in the family forgot to flush the toilet
Oh, God.
for a full week.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, better clear that out before your guests come over.
Fun fact.
Okay. On
Yeah.
another note, then, when you blush or feel awkward, because you might if your house smells like poop,
Or Rachel.
if you're embarrassed or something like that,
That's right.
if you blush, you feel awkward and embarrassed, the inside of your stomach actually turns bright red, too. Not just your cheeks.
How do we know that?
They know that, and I did look it up, and it's a thing. That's real. I don't know how they know that. Science, I guess.
It's not just the microplastics in there.
No. Well, it could be. I mean,
I don't know. Okay.
Well-
I would need.
well,
Well,
I
like
thought
to,
that was
I,
interesting. Anyway,
I
okay,
like to
fine.
accept your facts at face value. I
Yeah.
think I need a little more on that one. Like, okay,
Okay,
the
it just
inside
turns
of your
red.
stomach just
Your
turned
cheeks
red.
are red when you're blushing,
Yeah.
but your stomach, the inside of your stomach. Okay,
And how do we know that?
science. You know that
Okay.
from science.
Isn't it
Yeah.
always red?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's a good point.
That's my throat. Does the inside
probably
of
just-
my
it turns
throat
bright
turn
red,
I'm
it
pretty
says.
sure it's red too.
It's bright red. I don't know, guys. I don't. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's talk about space.
Sure.
10,000.
Yes.
10.
Hey,
I know
that's
you
my
both
shtick.
love space.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
do
you
love
took mine, so I'm taking yours. 10,000 light years away from Earth, there is a massive cloud of space alcohol, 1,000 times larger than the diameter of our solar system. And it contains enough alcohol to fill 400 trillion pints of beer.
How did it
Yeah.
get there, right?
Who brewed that?
Yeah. How did
Science, I guess. I don't know. The universe brewed it. I don't
Well, I
know
need-
what's in space. If I could answer that, I wouldn't be here with you two.
What is it again? What is it
Cloud
again?
of alcohol.
It's a cloud of space alcohol. Space alcohol. It's 1,000 times larger than the diameter of our solar system.
What
Not
color
just
is
the
it
Earth.
when you're blushing?
I don't know. I don't know. Nobody can hear it though. It's in space, so it's silent and probably colorless.
Okay.
I don't know.
Space.
It
A
contains
cloud
enough
of-
alcohol to fill 400 trillion pints of beer.
I had no idea there was a cloud of space alcohol up there.
Well,
Don't you have
exactly.
to
There's
make
a fun fact.
alcohol for how does
Space
it just,
doesn't. Well, they just have it. They make their own.
Oh, I don't.
Brews itself.
They make their own.
They
these
make
days.
their
space.
own. That's
In
great.
space. Yeah.
Okay.
They make their own. Okay. Did you know that you could actually be addicted to cheese? Since we're talking about alcohol, I like to have cheese with wine in particular. You can actually be addicted to cheese. When your body digests it, opiates are released, triggering the addictive element. I
are you
mean,
buying
ain't
your
that the
cheese
truth?
from?
How
Say
fun
less.
How fun is that? Thanks, Rach. That's very fun. That was.
But don't you
that
love
was-
cheese?
Yes,
Yes.
I do
Like
like
the
cheese.
stinkier the better.
But not anymore. Now that I know that there's an
That you're
opiate.
addicted to it?
Yes,
Okay, alcohol's
for
bad
that.
for you too. Did you know that?
I know. There's a whole cloud of it in space.
As Forman drinks his beer. Okay, we say a lot, if we're telling fairy tales or whatever, we say once upon a time, right? Instead of once
In a
upon a
galaxy
time.
far, far away.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
that's
There's
right.
a space cloud of alcohol.
But they don't say that everywhere. Once upon a time, many Korean folk tales begin with "back when tigers used to smoke." So that one was good,
That's fun.
right?
It's
That is fun.
different. That one is different, but again,
Many Korean folk tales begin with "back when tigers used to smoke."
I like that.
Okay.
I would like to use that.
I actually might
Well,
use that
have
a
at
lot. Yeah, I'm going to write that down, actually.
Okay,
That,
all right.
That
Good.
will be used.
One
soon.
out of how many? 6 so far? There we go. I got one more. One more. Okay, you might like this. I don't know if you'll like this or not. We'll see. Mind-blowing. This is not for kids, though, okay? So just, not for... This one's not for kids. Mind-blowing sex can literally cause transient global amnesia, making you lose your memory for a few hours. So it's literally true. It's mind-blowing. Transient global amnesia. Mind-blowing sex can literally cause transient global amnesia, which is basically it makes you lose your memory for a few hours. Now, I did look
Where
this
does
up.
the global part come in? Does everyone lose their memory? Or
No,
I don't
know. Just
understand.
all over you, like your
this is
whole... I don't know.
Mind-blowing sex can make everybody forget everything.
No, you, because you were a participant.
Forget everything
We're
about
the-
everyone.
It's
Well, look-
one of the participants, or perhaps both. This is
Well, can
rare,
you-
and if it
well, how does
happens,
the-
it probably only happens once in your life, if at all.
What is the
They've
global
said.
thing then? I'm sorry,
I don't know,
understand.
David. Just take it for what it is. My God.
Even I'm on Rachel's side on that one. At least let that one live.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Okay, never mind. Are you
Where's
done?
my thumbs up? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done. Where's the thumbs up? Wish I knew
That's
how
why.
to do that.
That's why Sting always forgets the lyrics.
But
This is due to Underwhelming Demand with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, the podcast that back when tigers smoked is brought to you by
Campbell Amusements.
Campbell Amusements, of course.
Thank you to Campbell Amusements for sponsoring us once again. If you're going to the fairs in Woodstock, Barrie, Paris, or Brampton, or even Stratford, that one's coming up too, you can use the promo code DUD, like due to Underwhelming Demand, DUD, if you're purchasing online family packs ahead of time at campbellamusements.com. That will save you $20 on online family packs,
Do it.
which is a
And
great
John has commented to say, and don't forget about Campbell Amusements at the Rockton's World's Fair, October 10th
Yes.
to 14th. They're riderific.
Writerific.
Yes,
I
you
love
can, and
it.
you
I
can
love that.
you can use the promo code at Rockton too. You can use that at a bunch of them, but we're not there yet, so I hadn't mentioned them. But yeah,
It's
we'll
early.
use that.
It is early. It
He's
is early.
just,
Yeah.
planning ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like
Um,
Thanksgiving. Jeez.
By the
John.
way, if you would like to
I know.
sponsor this fine podcast, get a hold of us. Dave Rachel Forman at gmail.com. Get a hold of us for any comments, questions. You want to yell at us, do whatever you want.
Can I read you a testimonial that we got from?
Oh, sure.
Bacchus Page House sponsored us a little while ago, and they're going to
Yes.
sponsor us again soon, actually. And so she says, Lene sent me. She said we had a bunch of people who listen to your podcast come to our
Wow.
event.
That's
She said we had
nice.
Facebook comments stating they heard about the event through your podcast, as well as people who came through the event in person. They told them there. So she says we're really happy to be a part of your podcast, which is awesome. So thank you very much.
Sure.
We're
happy to
glad
have
you're
you.
part of it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Can't believe that worked.
Yes.
it did. It
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Well, you can also, comment on any of these channels, Messenger, whatever, all that stuff,
Yep.
voice memos, etc. If you just want to chime in on stuff we've been talking about. Sandy Huntington is commenting on, what's the book series you're reading, Rachel?
A Court of
Oh.
Thorns and Roses. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah,
got
that's
book
it.
3, and I was waiting for it from the library, but it was taking too long because somebody else has it. And so I just bought it. I just bought it.
Right, so Sandy's right behind you because she says, I'm on the second book. I'm not sure it's my thing. I am giving it a valiant effort.
Yeah, that's how my wife feels about it. Not sure it's her thing either, but she's
Yeah.
plowing ahead. Plowing ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was going to be my thing either when my friend, but then I read it. I don't know, maybe it's a fantasy book, right? So it's very Game of Thrones-y, which I would say.
Yeah.
Not quite. Well, it is kind of violent. but
Without
not quite.
is
not
there
quite
a
as
lot
bad.
of violence Is there, random throwaway nudity?
Yeah, male and female.
Yeah. Is there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, yes.
Says Forman.
And then heads being lopped off.
No, not quite. It's not quite as gratuitous as Game of Thrones.
All
and
right.
I would say it's more feminist based also.
Okay.
So,
All right.
anyway.
Got it. Understood.
right.
Understood.
Mhm.
Well, Angie sent us a comment about Japanese beetles.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You have a real
Forman,
problem.
Here you go.
I just saw them on my fern outside before I came in here.
Then
I
they're
know.
everywhere.
I
You
know.
see a couple, they are everywhere already.
Mhm.
Angie says Japanese beetles, and then in all caps, do not squish them. The smell will definitely attract more.
Mhm.
Oh,
But everything
okay.
says that the smell of the dead ones will keep more away. Or
Yeah,
keep them
didn't you
from
tell us to
coming.
grind them up and pour them back into
Yeah,
the
I
soil?
don't know. They are the perfect
Annoyance?
pest. Yes,
Yeah,
the perfect
perfect pest.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the
So you
worst.
haven't tried the traps yet?
No.
Don't
no,
do
but
the
I see
traps.
You're
more and
supposed to
more
put them in,
neighbors
like-
have them up right now.
The far corner of your yard, so they all go
Yeah.
there.
You just attract more, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But okay,
You want to put
you
it in
can
a
give
spot where
shot.
people
Yeah.
aren't going to be, right?
Mhm.
Mhm. Well, Steven has also commented to say, hey, heard you guys talking about Japanese beetles. Did you know they start off as larvae, whatever,
Mhm.
in your
Yeah.
lawn? I had this problem and started using nematodes. I
Yeah.
spray them on in the spring and fall, and I've done this for 5 years now and
Yeah.
don't have a problem with beetles. Also, I solved my skunk problem too because they like to dig your lawn and
Yeah,
eat
they
the
do.
larvae.
They like to eat them too. So you
The skunks are
essentially
going after the grubs in your lawn, and nematodes
Yes, and-
get rid of grubs.
and the
Is that
grubs.
what larva is?
That's what So the beetles meet on your plants, gather together, and you know what they're doing up there.
Yes.
And then they
Well,
head
I just
for
saw
your-
them doing it before I came
Yeah,
in.
they
Yeah,
head
yep.
for the grass to then lay their whatever eggs, which then
Okay.
become larvae, which then become grubs, which eat your grass, which brings skunks. Yeah, so it all goes. I told you they're
okay.
they are the perfect pest.
So
They really are.
nematodes. All right, get
Yeah,
those.
nematodes.
All right.
Okay. Steve, by the way, 2 more points on your comment, Steve. It pleased me greatly to see that you kept writing Japanese beetles as if it was the band and not the bug. Every single time you wrote Beatles, it was BEAT.
I love that.
Yeah. And Steven then added at the end, and forearm, LOL. Glad to hear you're saying it better on Heart FM instead of Hard FM.
Hard,
Yes.
hard
Yeah.
FM.
That should be Heart FM. Heart FM 101 is enunciate
Yeah.
the T.
But see what ruins it
Overpronunciate
inside
that.
my brain is that I've also been recording a show that airs in Charlottetown. And I'm kind of trying to put that on a little bit on the island.
Yeah, sure.
So
Oh, yeah, because
then now I'm going back and forth.
Because you can now that you have your own authentic accent.
So I already have it anyway. Might as well let it loose.
That's
Yeah.
right. Let it rip.
Don't let-
I'm going to listen to that station, if only to hear your East Coast accent.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
island's rock.
Very good. The
Islands
island.
rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, so funny.